The crisp envelope felt alien in Nathan's hand. The paper, thick and yellowed, smelled of dust and time. His name, scrawled in elegant cursive, was the only address. Inside, a single sentence pierced the silence of his apartment. "Come home, Nathan. Ravenglen awaits." Ravenglen, the name meant nothing to him. It was a whisper from an unknown tongue. Nathan checked maps, searched online, even consulted dusty atlases in the library. No Ravenglen, it was a phantom town, erased from every record. Yet the letter called to him. An unsettling curiosity gnawed at his resolve. He had to go. Days later, armed with a backpack and a maelstrom of apprehension, Nathan embarked on a journey guided only by intuition. He drove until the familiar gave way to the bizarre. The highway twisted into narrow, moss-choked lanes. The sun, a pale disk behind the dense canopy, cast long, eerie shadows. The air grew thick with the scent of pine and damp earth. A strange disorientation washed over him, a sense of being watched, of being expected. The woods whispered his name, the wind carrying the chilling echo. "Ravenglen! Ravenglen!" An old woman, her face a road map of wrinkles, sat on a porch swing, rocking slowly. She smiled, a disconcerting, knowing smile. "You've come home, Nathan," she rasped, her voice a dry leaf skittering across pavement. He didn't know how to respond. He had never been here. He had never seen this woman, yet she knew his name. And the way she said home sent a shiver down his spine. It felt wrong, yet familiar. As he walked deeper into town, faces flickered in windows. Whispers followed him like shadows. They greeted him by name, their voices a chorus of the impossible. The baker, the blacksmith, the children playing jacks in the street. They all knew him. He found himself standing before an imposing Victorian house at the edge of town. Its paint was faded, its garden overgrown, yet it possessed a strange allure. The nameplate on the gate read Holloway Residence, his family name, on a house in a town that couldn't exist. Section 4, the Holloway Legacy. The door creaked open as if expecting him. Dust motes danced in the faint light that filtered through the boarded-up windows. The air was stale, thick with the scent of decay and forgotten memories. He stepped inside, the floorboards groaning beneath his weight. The house was a mirror to his own past. A faded family portrait hung above the fireplace, the faces eerily similar to his own. A rocking horse, identical to the one he had as a child, stood frozen in the corner. He found a diary hidden in a secret compartment in the attic. The handwriting was his, yet the words were alien, penned by a stranger wearing his face. The entries spoke of Ravenglen, of its strange power, of being unable to leave. As he delved deeper into the diary's secrets, a horrifying truth began to dawn. Ravenglen wasn't just a town, it was a trap, a spider web of lost souls and forgotten memories, and he had stumbled right into its heart. Section 5, ensnared by Ravenglen. Panic clawed at him. He had to leave. He ran, his footsteps echoing on the empty streets. But Ravenglen seemed to twist in on itself, the paths leading him in circles. The houses watched him, their windows like judging eyes. The townsfolk blocked his path, their faces now cold and menacing. Their smiles were gone, replaced by an expression of chilling possession. "You can't leave, Nathan," the old woman rasped, her voice devoid of warmth. "You belong here, you always have." He tried to fight, but it was no use. An unseen force held him captive. Ravenglen was closing in, its grip inescapable. His past, his present, his very identity began to unravel. He was losing himself, becoming another face in the town's macabre portrait. As darkness fell, swallowing the last vestiges of his resistance, Nathan found himself standing before the mirror in the Holloway residence. His reflection stared back at him, but it wasn't him. It was the face from the portrait, the face from the diary. He was home. The town had claimed him. The gate clanged shut, a final resounding note of despair. Ravenglen had its newest resident, its legacy secured, and it waited with patient dread for the next lost soul to answer the summons to come home.